But this is the UFC Performance Institute. It's fucking phenomenal.
Here's my thing with this, Joe.
It's a crazy
So
place.
let's say, Francis, they're doing his camp. Well, if Stipe's like, hey, man, I want those. I'm going to do my camp there, too.
That's a good point. And Stipe's a champ. But
So
Stipe
what do they
doesn't want to, luckily. It's not an issue because Stipe is in Cleveland and he has his same coaches that he's always had and a real tight-knit team that's worked great for him.
I get that. I'm just saying at some point, let's say Holly and Cyborg.
Why does that girl have full makeup on when she's throwing punches?
She'd be the hottest girl to ever enter the octagon she fought.
You think so?
Dude, that girl is easy on the eyes.
I got nothing for her.
I don't know about that, man. You think she's hotter than that Rachel, how do you say her name? Ostovic girl?
I'd have to see her.
That just fought for the Ultimate
Let me see her.
The Ultimate Fighter, the TV show?
Oh, with that, you talking about the Tiggle Bitties?
I'm talking about, the girl from Hawaii.
Oh, dark hair,
she's
wide face.
See, that's why we get
stunning.
along.
She's stunning.
Stunning.
She's
And she won, too,
she
right?
Won. Badass
I was
armbar.
rooting for her.
Just see if you can find her.
We were one of the 30 viewers during that,
she's
but I was fucking
stunning.
rooting for her.
She's way more. Well, I don't say that the girl's ugly. Girl's definitely not ugly. She's very pretty. But first of all, why is she wearing makeup while she's fighting?
Yeah, well,
Why is
that
that girl wearing
was a
full
commercial. I think they were
mascara?
both models, and that was a commercial.
Neither one
Did
were
Reebok
fighters.
engineer that commercial?
They sure did.
I don't want to
Some
say
sort
that
of
they
Santa Monica
engineered it.
lab by a bunch of millennials that have a hard time putting their backpack in the overhead compartment.
I thought that was surveillance, gym surveillance.
Yeah, see, shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. That kind of body.
Is that
that's
Megan Fox
legit.
with an ass?
Jesus,
Oh,
dude. Just
hey.
I can't watch this. I'm gonna pass out.
Hey, keep this going, Jamie. For me.
But
Yeah,
and
get
she
this
can
going.
fight too. I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful.
And she can fight.
No, me
about her
neither.
body.
Yeah, not at all.
She's a legit fighter.
She's gorgeous. Yeah.
And
Well done.
by all accounts, a very nice person. So there's
I
a
like
lot of
how- I
pretty
like how you had
girls.
to back that.
There's a lot of pretty girls that are finding their way into the UFC, and they find that like that's an asset. You know what's really interesting to me?
For
one of the
marketing, it's an
best
asset.
looking ones of all puts zero emphasis on that, and that's Rose Namajunas.
I know.
Rose is
Gorgeous.
fucking
She's pretty.
gorgeous.
She's
Gorgeous.
super pretty.
Pretty.
Yeah, she's
Gorgeous.
pretty.
And she puts no emphasis on that. Shaves her fucking head.
I know.
And there's nothing fake about
She
that
went
girl.
full 11, and
Yeah.
then she's just,
I-
then that
I
knockout.
met her-
There's nothing fake about that girl.
Yeah, we met her. I think, or at least I did. You'd known her before.
known her
but
for a while, yeah.
I met her at that thing. That thing we did, was it a Spike thing? I can't remember. UFC thing. It was and she was in a
Pat
dress.
Barry?
She was with Pat Barry. Yeah, but she had long hair back then. I mean, she was stunning, like astonishing looking, and I didn't know who she was at the time. And I mean, so she's if she walked into a bar back then like that, even now, but I mean back then, you would have been like, I mean, she turns.
She just
every
has
head.
a supermodel
And a
face.
killer.
She
And
really does.
doesn't-
She's a model.
And she
Yeah.
doesn't put any emphasis on that at all. All of her emphasis is on her fighting and zero trash talking.
Well,
How
remember
about the
when she
thing- how
shaved
about
her
after
head?
the fight?
Incredible.
Yeah.
Remember when she shaved her head when she was fighting Paige Van Zandt? She went, "Oh, your thing's beauty."
Yeah. Well, she's like, my hair was just getting in the way. Fuck it.
Then beat
Yeah.
the brakes off of
Yeah,
her.
that's what she used to look like. She used to have that's like workout hair.
Yeah,
She looks better with her head shaved.
I agree.
love
It's
her. I
kind of
love
like
her
a
with-
GI
Like with that
Jane.
upper
love
right
her
hand
with
corner
it.
with the red shirt on there, Jamie. Upper right hand corner, right there. I mean, shut the fuck up. That's a beautiful girl.
She's
I
very-
mean,
that's
that
a
is-
model, son.
That is about as hot as a woman's face gets. They don't
WME,
get
get
any
her a
prettier.
Calvin Klein contract, for God's sake.
But meanwhile, how the fuck did no one see her coming? I mean, it's kind of crazy how
I think she
little,
looks so feminine. I think she doesn't, like, her body
No, 'cause
doesn't look like
Misha
it's supposed to
Tate-
do that
no.
stuff.
Right,
No,
but
I
think about how
disagree.
much emphasis they put on promoting Paige Van Zandt, how much
Yeah.
emphasis they put
Oh, I
on
see
a
what
lot
you're
of other girls that are really pretty too. But that's a marketing thing. Look, you got to look at like what this company is now, right? This company started off a passion project by two fucking crazy billionaire dudes. Well, first of all, Horry and Gracie, right? Art Davies, the original guys,
was their
Bob
idea.
Meyerowitz. Those guys who started it off, they get it going, then they sell it as a passion project to two super billionaires who love the sport, who train. They were fucking like happy as pie. They're like, we own the UFC.
Dana
Fuck
talked
yeah.
them into it, yeah.
Yeah, Dana talked them into
talking
it.
about the
They're
Fertitta
having a good old
brothers.
exactly.
Yeah.
They're having a good old time. They literally were what me and Eddie Bravo used to pray for. When we were watching the fights back when nobody gave a shit about the UFC. The thing we always said was, wouldn't it be amazing if some billionaires just threw a shitload of money at it and made it famous? Like, we know it's an incredible sport to watch. We know how exciting it is. Wouldn't it be great if somebody just publicized this thing? And then the Fertittas come along. Literally, like, they figured it out themselves. They're like, this thing is, like, we just need to spend money. They were $40 million in the hole when the first Ultimate Fighter was airing.
Oh, so they put that much money
They
into it
put
initially.
all the money.
Wow.
They produced the Ultimate Fighter.
Lorenzo's a genius.
And then the show takes off. The show, and this is, by the way, after they had called Dana White and told him to bail. They're like, sell this thing. We're losing too much money. We're X amount of millions of dollars in the hole. I'm not going to lose my family's business all because of this one project that we have. Fuck this. And then he calls him up the next day and he goes, I changed my mind.
He slept on it.
Why did he change
Slept
his
on-
mind? He just
Because
said,
he's a fucking genius.
He's a genius. I think Lorenzo's the most. You know, there's one A, one B, but he's right up there as most important people in
He's so
mixed martial
calm
arts
too.
history.
He was an important like balancing act to Dana.
Yes.
like Dana's so volatile
Yeah.
and crazy and
Emotional,
fuck this
yeah.
guy and he's a faggot and this and all the craziness that Dana, especially in the early days, used to be. And then he goes from that to super calm, really reasonable, incredibly articulate, like laid back Lorenzo.
yeah.
I